Hi guys, welcome to our last episode. So episode 4 is about, you know, it's a recap episode of whatever the things we have, talked about before. And we have a special guest. Actually, he's a viewer. So again, we have Marcos, my co-host, and
Hello.
then we have Tyrone again. And now we have our special guest, the surprise. Woo! Clyde, woo! Woo!
What's up, madlang people?
So, yeah, about our topic today. It's about fresh air and clean grass. Because, yes, that's our topic. Air pollution and smoke pollution. So, of course, you want a better world to live in. And by stopping these things that start these pollutions is the very first step in which we can make the earth go back to its healthy state. And what can you guys say about the things that we've talked about before, as well as um why it's important for us to take care of our surroundings?
I'll let you guys go first.
Okay. In my opinion, no, no, no. Um, in what I on what I recall on our third episode, um, it's mainly important. It's important for us to take care of our environment and also to lessen the pollution because first and foremost, this is our home planet. We just live, we only just live on this planet. We don't even own it. And and uh, and second, life here is very precious. The pollution we make, it's not just only the animals that's being affected, but also us ourselves, our health, our surroundings, and ever. And uh, and uh, and if this continues, if this continues in the near future, we won't be having a planet that we used to call it home, but rather we will only have a planet that is stained with uh with this disgusting pollution.
All right, thanks, Val. What about you, Marcos? Do you have anything to say, or do you want Clyde to go first?
I think I want to ask Clyde first. Considering he's one of our viewers, of course,
Hmm.
that we added here. What Clyde? What do you think of our videos that we is it really? Do you think these videos that we have created has, I don't know, a sort of impact to the people that kind of watch it? Or you, I mean, in your own opinion.
Okay, so first of all, I'm not even sure how I got here, but well, I'm glad to be here. So anyway, as for your videos, I actually find all of your opinions very interesting, and I think it has this genuine impact to the viewers. As uh, have you ever told your viewers where you're from?
No, not really, I think. Or wait,
No.
did we? Did we, Carlo? Did we?
Actually, no. Actually, yeah, we did. Our
Oh,
general areas, actually.
oh, but
Ay,
you maybe mentioned that you came from the Philippines, no?
Yeah, we did. We did.
yes.
Yeah. So the Philippines is situated in the tropics. So one of the most pressing environmental issues that we have right now is global warming, and um, not to say that the rest of the world is getting it less than the countries in the tropics, but here in the Philippines, we are experiencing the effects of global warming in a very, I must say, very frustrating way. In that, you
Okay.
know, here in the Philippines, we only have what you call the rainy season and the hot season, or summer, or warm, dry weather.
Yeah,
And
climate. Yep. Sort of like two climates in
and,
every year. Yeah, pretty much. I get what you're saying.
and yeah, and you know how in the past years we are only peaking our heat index at, let's say, 30 degrees. Nowadays, we are experiencing 36 degrees of peak. Uh, I don't know what Carlo is doing with the screen right now, but you know,
Yeah, it's pretty much
yeah,
very hot here in the Philippines. We can't really do anything. All you gotta do is
very hot.
pretty much
I
yeah.
believe once in Metro Manila, I've experienced a 38-degree warm weather, and you know, it's
That's kind of hot though, to be honest.
it's very hot, especially those times when the sky gets dark and then it rains, and then you thought, the area is about to get cooler because of course it's rain, but then the rain will stop almost abruptly, and in the end, what you get is even more, well, let's say,
Heat.
because
Yeah, much more
there's
heat.
a lot of moisture in the air because of the rain that didn't persist as much as you hoped it would. And you know, uh, there in the past, it's not too hot here, but because of global warming, everything is only getting worse, especially for us. But everyone is experiencing global warming in nothing positive, but like here in the Philippines, you guys are sharing your experiences, and I like how you are addressing that there is a very obvious issue here, especially the lack of discipline in most of the Filipinos. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Okay.
Thank you, Clyde, for sharing your opinions. What about you, Marcos? Do you have anything to say?
So I think I pretty much get what Clyde is saying, because the Filipinos at these times, they are really, how should I say it, hard-headed. Yeah, I guess that's the term in terms of like pretty much used in the usage of if like sort of what do you call those in those emitting of smoking. I think his topics related to global warming. I think in
Smoke
terms of
belching?
global, yeah, pretty much in smoke belching and pretty much of the vapes, of course. In relation to what he said, it's pretty much yeah, it really affects the global warming because in a way, because all the smoke that goes up in the air, and then it always blocks the sun, and then it makes the areas all around us. I mean, the whole planet, I guess, really, very hot in times that there's sometimes coldness, and then hence why global warming, of course. But then, how are we? I mean, what are we to do about these hard-headed people? I guess. I mean, consider. I agree. I agree on with Clyde's statement though. Even though there are still some people who are still hard-headed, there are some people, of course, that pretty much doing their best in order to meet or like say uh, uh, preserve or try who are still trying to at least save the planet from global warming effects and other types of air pollution and stuff, which is kind of at least heartwarming for us, for anyone. Especially, I think in the Philippines there are many other campaigns such as ours that what do you call this uh, who are also trying to save this planet. I don't know about plastic pollution, of course. He's only pointing to air pollution, but I don't know. Yeah, from what I see. What about you, Carlo? Do you have
Well,
any opinions on
wait.
this?
About plastic. Plastic is also a problem, and we have lots of effort, like led by the LGUs, the local government units. They are trying, like, what do you call those? Uh, cleaning, cleanup drives, where
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
where
Like cleanup drives. Yeah,
I believe those are volunteers that are going out on the streets and
Ah,
sweeping all the plastic. So yeah, there are also people trying to counter plastic pollution, but I guess the main problem is, yeah, the hard-headedness of the Filipinos,
discipline.
majority of
Yes.
the Filipino people, and that seemingly over dependence on, they're throwing bottles everywhere, either anywhere, either because they just don't care, or they believe that the volunteers will pick it up anyway, so they will leave it up to them. So if it's the latter type of mindset, then
That is true. Yeah.
yeah,
Not about really resolving. It's just the discipline talaga. Discipline talaga of the people. But what about you, Carlo? What can you say about these past few days? Past few days. Yeah, pretty much past few episodes that we've been doing. What can you say about everything that we did?
well, from what I've seen, of course, I can't just look at the bad side of what's happening around us, right? Of course, I also took a look at the what do you call this? I also took a look at the good side of of things that are happening. I'm just happy that, yeah, as you guys mentioned, our LGUs or local government units are actually trying their best to help clean up our streets and trying to lessen the pollution. But at the end of the day, aside from the people that are hard-headed, it's also the companies that are making these bottles and other plastic products that are at fault. But as consumers, we are also at fault because by producing these plastic products, we are also making smoke. If you guys know that, because in the factories, of course, they use machines, and these machines spew out black smoke, which harms the air that we breathe as well as the ozone layer.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
if
Now I
you've
remember.
noticed. Yeah, yeah. But
Sometimes they use it to make chairs as well. Yeah, pretty much. Those plastic, I mean, plastic chairs. But yeah, continue.
aside from that, I have seen, in the area of our university that there's actually not much plastic pollution. Well, at least in like the first kilometer, within the first kilometer. But after that, it's just you'll see plastic bags flying around, plastic bottles rolling in the middle of the street. But that's also because there's vendors, that are um,
yeah,
selling their things there.
and not all local governments have the same amount of interest in keeping their areas clean. So yeah, it's kind of funny.
I don't know about the government or something, but I think, on my opinion, should we pause? Anyways, before I got cut off anyway. So, as I was saying, no, I don't know about the government or something, but sometimes, there are some. I mean, some people give funds to the government in order for them to use it into, make these clean drives, make these voluntary actions to our society, I guess. But then sometimes there are just these people in the government who are just, should I say it, say the word corrupt in a way, who take advantage of these funds that they are using in order for them to, be corrupt in a sort of way. But I guess it depends on the government. We don't really see it because, you know, but anyways, I'm not saying all governments are like that. There are still some governments who are complying to the regulations of being, clean and operative to these drives. But I'm not sure about that. So Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Anyways,
So, you guys have
anything others?
anything else to say? Or
Not
more?
really.
Nothing? Nothing more? Alright, well, I guess that will conclude our last episode. Um,
Final thoughts. Yeah, this is the final thoughts episode for this episode. Yeah.
so thank you for watching these past few episodes. Although this episode is probably shorter than our previous ones, we would like to say thank you for watching, and we'll
Thank you,
miss you
Clyde,
guys.
for coming with us to this
Yeah.
episode.
Clyde,
Thank you for
Thank you
staying
for
with
your
us in our journey.
Giving your thoughts on the video and stuff. Yeah, thank you for spending with us.
and so yeah,
Final question, by the way. Final
final
question.
question. Okay,
Do you guys think we learned a lot from this experience that we have?
I guess I should say yes, of course.
In my opinion, I'd say yes.
How
Yeah,
about you?
so by watching all the episodes, I was also able to reflect on my own actions in the past years. So I'd say yes.
It's good.
Well, we're
Okay.
happy to hear that, because we know that our word is getting out there, and people are actually starting to change more by the day. So yeah, that will be it. This is the Forecast podcast, signing off. Bye bye.
Yes. I hope we
Bye.
can continue
Don't
more.
forget to touch grass. Sure.
Thank you, Clyde, for coming with us.
Bye bye. Bye bye.